Hi again, I'm Eileen Head, personality pattern and relationship expert. Today's video is about, should you take your friend's advice in your relationship? I was watching a reality show, as I do. I love them because of the realness of it, and I can see the personality patterns and the dynamics between everyone, and it's very entertaining for me. So I was watching Married at First Sight, where they get married, sight unseen, and then they go on a honeymoon, and then they live together for 6 weeks, and at the end of 6 weeks, they decide whether they're going to divorce or not. So this one couple is having some challenges, as most of them do when you're thrown in that situation, and in any relationships, really. So she was very frustrated, and she's a social media maven, and she goes out in front of their apartment and she does this live video that, why are there no great single men out there, and men are blah blah blah, and she does this in front of their apartment. She's supposedly married, and she's talking about being single. So when her husband saw this, he was hurt, and they've both been trying to work out this relationship, and that was the last straw for him. He said, that's it, I'm done. So they brought in a psychologist, and she was getting them, attempting to get them on common ground and see each other's side. And this gal would, he said, I want an apology for you doing this. Why would you do this? And she wasn't willing to apologize or even see his side of it. And I was disappointed in the psychologist, as she let this gal just continue to justify her stance. I didn't see anything wrong with it. It was all in fun. And she was totally discounting how that had affected him and why he was upset. And this is what happens in a lot of relationships. So then in the follow-up scene, she's there with her friends, and she's looking for sympathy, and she's very much the victim, and it was all in fun, and it was no big deal. And of course her friends are going, yeah, I laughed when I saw it. I thought it was quite funny. Totally missing the point. And so I don't believe those friends really support you. If they'd have said, you know what, if I would have been him, I would have been really upset. And I think you do owe an apology. In my own relationship, I was unhappy for a long, long time. And I was very much the victim, and, it was all my husband's fault. And finally, a friend said to me, she gave me very straight advice, and she said, decide, are you in or are you out? And if you're in, make it a good relationship. So sometimes your friends are there and they feel their role is just to support you with however you're feeling. Maybe next time your friends ask you for support, ask her to look at, what do you think your husband's or partner's feeling? What's going on? It always takes two in a relationship. There are always challenges between you and personality differences. So thanks for joining me today on the video, and seek some real good advice if you're having challenges in your relationship. I'm Eileen Head, personality pattern and relationship expert. Got lots of resources for you on my website, eileenhead.com.